Toronto on October 4th at Queen's Park. We've been doing about 30 kilometers per day walking, and I've been doing some cycling. We're headed to the PMO to deliver these letters and to talk about real action on climate change.
Dewan is the inspiration for this walk. He's walked for racial profiling before, and it was his idea. He's had a triple heart bypass. He walked with a cane. He's an amazing person, and we really love him. And
thank you. Climate change has already taken effect in country like Bangladesh, where I was born, and third world countries. We have to take care of it, and we as a Canadian, we know together we can shape our future for better climate and better future.
I'm very thrilled to have had an opportunity to do something instead of staying at home and getting angrier and angrier and feeling more and more impotent in the face of what is happening.
In Bali last year, 174 Kyoto signatory nations gathered to negotiate the next phase in global climate change treaties, and all but Canada agreed that a 25 to 40% reduction in emissions below 1990 levels was the absolute minimum necessary for developed countries. All but Canada.
500-page report on human health and the impact of climate change. That report has been in existence since August 2007, and the government has been sitting on it. What they did was in August of 2008 leak out that the report existed. They did not make it available on the Health Canada website. If you happen to know about it, you can contact them and they will agree to send you a copy. But in this manner, climate change, again, has not been an issue in the election. It should have been, because without the proper environment, there is no proper economy. So I ask you to please inform yourself about that. Ask every single one of your MPs, write letters to the Prime Minister to ask, why is the government suppressing reports about our health and other reports about infrastructure and the damage that is being inflicted and that we will be facing because of climate change?
It's impossible for me to believe that Mr. Harper's willing to inflict a world of rising sea levels, droughts, floods, freak storms, desertification, mass species extinction, an enormous global refugee crisis, resource wars, disease spread, and other disasters for his children. I can only assume that he does not take the nature of the threat seriously, that he still believes, as he said just a few short years ago, that climate change is a socialist plot. We cannot, in good conscience, send him to negotiate climate change treaties on our behalf. So I would say he cannot be our Prime Minister. He cannot.
Come together and do something big about the climate. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
I spoke to security this morning. They pretty much said they're not going to let us in.
And what are you trying to do?
We are trying to deliver letters to Prime Minister Harper from concerned citizens across Ontario.
And we have letters to deliver to the
I'm down here.
These are the letters for students, grade school students, from church groups, from a mayor, from private citizens, all for Prime Minister Harper calling for immediate and real action on climate change.